I will never go back to the abuse, into the lies, into the mind control of tactics. I will never, who wants to go back to that? No one. I will never let any energy be harvested from me, be siphoned from me, be manipulated against me ever again. Because I'm not doing that to anyone else, so no one can do it to me. And that's the law of energetic reciprocity, which I have invoked. I invoke the law of energetic reciprocity, which states that no energy consciousness can come into or interact with my energy consciousness with ill or negative intentions or lower vibrations or dense vibrations or demonic energies or parasitic energies, for I am not doing that to any other energy consciousness. And I call upon my divine spiritual team of light, love, and higher energies, and heavenly helpers, and celestial star families, and elementals, and ancestors for my highest good to support, protect, and fortify this divine energetic decree. This is my God's sovereignty that I claim. And I will never go back to lies, into illusions, into the veils. I proudly hold Archangel Michael's light sword of truth. Somebody's got to do it. No more fear, no more bullshit, no more lies. I'm not down with any of it. Not at all. And so, like, it's never going to happen. I will never go back to sleep. I've awakened, which awakening means being hip to the bullshit. It means not seeing through all the lies, all the layers, all the falsivity, like I like to call it. But it's being a proud representative of Archangel Michael's light sword of truth. You stand for truth. I am God's walking karma and justice, and I do so proudly. And I will stand in it, and I have all the allies of that realm, of higher realms and higher dimensions that support me and standing in my truth and being of my truth and representing my truth and having my energy be clear of all this stuff, that is all that kind of stuff, because I don't want to do it, and I'm not doing it to anyone else, so no one can do it to me. And it's as simple as that. And so, yeah, no, it will never happen. It will never happen. Okay? Never. And yeah, no, like I'm not a lesbian. I'm totally straight. I'm just rejecting everyone because I know that part of my rewards is that I have a divine counterpart that has done the same kind of shadow work and the same kind of healing, and that is as genuine as I am, and that can see me for me, and I can see them for them, and I will know that person when I meet their vibration. And I know this, like claircognizance, omnipresence, know this deep down in my bones and my blood. And so I'm not here to find someone. The right vibrational match will find me, and that's what I worked so hard to do. That's why I stayed so strong on my path, is because I knew true love was there, and my counterpart believes the same thing, because I know that they've mirrored my experience of being like, just this whole thing with ego and with bringing down the matrix. And so, and I know that they'll see me for me and appreciate me for me, and I don't have to go looking for them. They'll just know, and I'll just know, and I can feel that in my blood. I think we're already married in the 5D, actually. I don't know. Me and my counterpart. So, but I know that we're cut from the same cloth, and as far as I'm concerned, I'm already talking to them. I'm already with them. So, like, no other energies, I'm not down to be with anyone else but my divine counterpart. And I will know who that is when I meet them, because of the level of healing and how high my vibration is. I will only attract that high vibration too. So no one can come in and lie to me. And the thing about lying is, when you're a divine feminine or a divine masculine, and you stand in your truth, you can look anyone in the eyes and know if they're standing for truth too. You'll know their vibration anyway and their energy just by being around them. But if you can look in someone's eyes and they can't look in your eyes, you got a problem. You got a problem. Because the eyes are the windows to the soul. So, like, yeah. And plus, I have energetic divine overlays of, like, my celestial star families and my elementals and Archangel Michael and all the archangels that are protecting me in my divine union. Because we're going to supernova this motherfucker. Like, no shit. Like, two healed energies, a divine feminine, which represents an integrated, balanced of polarization and duality within each one of us. That's why we get to come together, is because we've balanced each other out. And so two balanced energies coming together in harmony, poof, it changes the vibration of the entire planet, of the universe. It actually changes, like, it literally ripples out and continues. And that's why it's so powerful. And it's going to be amazing. It already is amazing because it's in my energy and I know it is. So, like, if anybody asks, I'm already talking to somebody, and telepathically I am. 5D I am, like, and I am with them as well. They are with me and I am with them, and they're protecting me and I'm protecting them. I am their Isis and they are my Osiris. Anyway, yeah, I'm never going back. So, like, lower vibrations need to get that through their head. I have risen my vibration and I will not go back down. I don't give a shit. I have healed it. It is over. It is done. It is so. I claim my divine inheritance. Divine justice is coming in for more than just me. I brought down justice and karma for a lot. And being a watcher is somebody that has to let go of those things and forgive and let go and want better anyway, because that's what you want for your ancestors anyway. They didn't live it and didn't learn, and so much pain and suffering so that you could do the same. That is not how your ancestors want you to live. They're not how they want me to live, and that's how I'm not, that's not how I want to honor them, And so, yeah, it's a pointless journey. To even try and get me to lower my vibration that way. Why would I want to go back to hell? I've already healed from it. I'm not going back. That's stupid. That'd be a pointless journey, and me going through all the shit that I went through voluntarily through free will choice. Did I face my demons? Did I meet my demons? Did I integrate my demons in my shadow side? Raw, unfiltered, genuine, authentic. I'm not going to go back to being asleep. It will never happen. I'm here to bring light to everything. So are all the other light workers and starseeds of the world. And those, like, the split has already happened. It's gotten deeper, and so, like, it's getting really apparent where the low vibrations are and where the high vibrations are. Where 5D and above, and compared to 3D and lower, are interacting or encountering or whatever, experiencing reality. And so it's getting actually really apparent who's on what vibration and frequency, and maintaining that and holding that. I'm an anchor for those things. That's what I'm here to transmute. I literally feel the collective pain. I feel Mother Gaia pain, and I willingly cry and go through it and feel it and let go and surrender to those emotions. I meet them. I confront them wherever they are. If they're hard, I go to them and go, why are you hard? Why do you hurt? What is it that I can do? And I transmute those energies for us all. Because because my energy is able to do that. It makes me kind of responsible to be able to do it. Because with great power comes great responsibility. This is true. This is why you must be humble. That's where you gain your power, though, is through humility. But then once you realize that you have it, you actualize it. And you have to be that. You do, and it's not for validation. It's because it's the right thing to do. I cry and I face the emotions that others don't because it needs to be done. I be genuine and authentic because others need to be free. Me too, but it's not just about me. It's to show other people and inspire other people that they can be free in all the ways that they want to be too. That doesn't take from another or hurt another person. It's possible, and that's what I was put down. This is my incarnation. This is what I was here to do, is to show people how to be free and transmute energies for the collective and anchor in frequencies for the collective. And I know this, and I do every day, and I've been targeted, and I have been RICO'd. I have literally been RICO'd. People just hate me for this, and it's not even people. It's actually lower vibrations. Like I said, body jumping, vessel jumping, that people didn't know about. Disclosure is going to happen, and that people are going to find out about it. And I'm going to be one of the people that bring that in because I was mainly a main target for that. I was mainly energy siphoned. And like I said, I was abused when I was 4, sexually abused. My sacral energy at that time started to be siphoned off of my creative energy. And I was destiny swapped. And I literally can prove it with my entire experience of life. I can explain it exactly how and why and when. I couldn't when it was happening. I had to learn. I was still in the dark and I was still asleep, but I've been awakened and I know what it means now. I know what happened and I know why. And I forgive because I don't want to hold on to it because I want to live my life for my ancestors and for the world and for myself in a way that is happy. Like I'm not going to let it rule my life forever. We choose. It's all about choice, man. It's all about choice. It really is a choice. Choosing that, they say chosen, you're 144 is chosen, but we choose back. Like we have to choose God and God will choose us. We choose the divine and the divine chooses us. That's how it works. That's how it works. You have to first surrender and be like, all right, I'm ready. I'm open. I want this. This is what I want. I want to be connected to my God, to the divine, to my ancestors for my highest good, to my celestial star families, to my dragons, to the elemental realms, to different consciousnesses, higher, different, that I stem from, that you're from, that your DNA goes back to. You have to be open and willing. And once you are, they will meet you halfway in a different way than you probably expect. Like I said, like these limitations that we put on with our mortal minds, it doesn't help. It's from a lower perspective. There's so many ways that we can be multisensory. And that's what I'm growing spiritually. My gifts are fucking exploding. My intuition is exploding, and the different ways that I can be is exploding. I'm learning my energy. I'm learning how to act. I've activated my light body, and I'm using light throughout me, and learning learning my energy. That's the main thing. And the other main thing is to just be, is just to accept and just to sit, and things will flow naturally, and that's how it's supposed to be. And that's the template for the new earth, is to just be, because we have been in such a state of go 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 go, and feeling like we are obligated to do this, and fearing that this is going to happen, and it's none of that is true in 5D, in the 5D earth, in the 5D realm, fifth dimensional realm. It's that none of those things exist or apply, as they shouldn't in the first place. And so we should just be and be able to be. And so anyway, no, I just want to come on here because I have been being targeted. Oh, I'm always being targeted, like whatever, and we're purging deeper levels of dense energies in Mother Gaia right now. And so like my energies, my emotions have been weird. That's what I came here to do. Like I said, though, I'm literally transmuting these energies, like even through me emotionally, because I'm such a powerful being emotionally. My power lies in my emotions, and that's why they hooked into and siphoned and harvested off of my sacral energies, because the emotions is the fuel to manifestation. Your sacral energy is your creation center, your expression center. Anything you create comes from your sacral energy, and that's why they took it, is because I have very strong sacral energy. And yeah, it was siphoned off of for a very long time, and I'm getting it back, and that's divine feminine too, divine feminine energy. I know everything, and I will not pretend ever again that I don't know what I know, that I can't trust in myself. I can trust in myself, and I can trust in my knowledge, and I can trust in my understanding, and the things that I have learned and the things that I've figured out. I know I can trust in these things, and I know that they did happen, and I trust my intuition, because my intuition has led me this far, and it gotten me out of a lot of hell, literal hell, demons and everything, fucking parasitic, demonic, archonic energies, entities, that were stealing my love, that were just stealing my love, and then abusing my love. Fuck no, I will never do it again, and I will stand in my truth for everybody that deserves to stand in their truth. And that's the way it will be. And I will not fear, because I have God beside me. I will not fear, because I have my ancestors beside me. I will not fear, because I have my angels beside me. And the list goes on. And goes, the dimensions keep going. Just keep bringing them in. And they, like I said, we're the lowest manifestation of the dimensions. It comes from mind and it filters down from the 12th dimension down. And so, like, they run this realms. They created these realms. That's why you can't call on a demonic energy that is third dimensional or lower, and then somebody that has ancestral protection that's up, because the ancestors created the realms and run the demons that they're being called upon. They're the ones that run those realms. Like, they're the ones that say, you go here, you do that, blah, 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 blah. If they say, don't touch that one, don't even come near that one, that demon can't come near that. Guess where that demon's got to go? It goes back to the person that it was summoned by, that the energy that summoned it, or any negative energies that you try and call upon, confusion spells, humiliation rituals, any kind of lower vibration, dense energy that is not of the Christ consciousness or Christ vibration is being ran by the ancestors. Okay, the ancestors run those realms that they inhabit, that are being called upon, for, like the jinns and all that kind of stuff. The ancestors run the realm, make the realms. And so, like, if somebody has ancestral protection like I do, and I have mine set up, and I know I do, and if something is sent toward me, even projections or anything like that, my ancestral team is there. They boof, it goes back. It's literally, I have shields, I have multiple shields going on right now, and divine overlays going on right now for protection because of how much targeting I have had. But the energy's got to go somewhere. This is law of cause and effect. This is what goes around comes around. This is, matter is neither created nor destroyed. So, like, if you send negative energy towards somebody that has their ancestral protection up, and it won't go through, it's got to go back. It's got to go back. And so the person that summoned it, or the person that conjured it, it goes back to them in whatever way that they intended out. So that sucks. It has nothing to do with me. All I'm doing is protecting myself from the energy in the first place. I am not sending any negative energy out at all. And that's why I have the protection in the first place. That makes it so no negative energies can come in toward me. Anyway, sorry, yeah. Sacred Rage. Sacred Rage is the thing, for real. Like, the Starseed collectives were siphoned off of, energy harvested off of for too long, and that's why I stand in my truth. We're still healing. I watch YouTube and I see other starseeds, and I see where the ego and where the hurt and the wounding still exist. They still are strong and powerful in their own right, and they're getting stronger and more powerful by the day and the moment. But I have that ability. I have that ability to see where people hurt and why. And so, like, and I send them the loving energies and the healing energies of that type of healing that is needed. And if their soul accepts it, then their soul accepts it, and they'll get it. And so, it's one of my spiritual gifts. I have tons, tons that I need to be working on more and more. And I am really working on them hard. I actually get in trouble and they say you need to play more, because that helps too. It helps my vibration rise. But, like, I got to stop being so serious. And it's a two-way street, because I'm being targeted and attacked, that I'm trying to heal all at the same time. That I feel really gung-ho that I want to heal, but it's like healing comes from play too. Laughing. It doesn't have to always be crying. And I'll cry no matter, like, I don't care. I can cry in front of anybody. I am raw. I can't hold it in. Like, why? You shouldn't. Emotions were meant to be expressed. So, like, one comes up, honor it. That's the way that goes. And I've tapped into the collective, and I get the collective energies too. Willingly, intentionally, through choice. The pain and the hurt that Mother Gaia feels, the pain and the hurt that the collective is going through, even in different parts of the world, I can sense them, and I can actually help transmute them by feeling them emotionally and energetically, and processing through them. That's one of my connections with Mother Gaia. That's one of my contracts and my deals with her, and the collective, is that I'll face it, for everyone, and hope that it helps everyone else to be able to face it too. Like, if I heal it, I really do pray. My intention is that if I heal this emotion within me, that everyone else can access that healing as well. And so that's why I face it, is because, like, having that deal and having that contract, it makes it a lot easier to face it. It doesn't make it any easier to go through it, though. Honestly, this is a hard journey. This isn't simple. But that's what makes it worth it afterward when you go through it. That's how you overcome it. Because it makes it worth, everything is worth it if you let it be. It's either a lesson or a blessing, and they say that. Sometimes the lesson is the blessing, or the blessing is the lesson. There you go. Or both. So, yeah. I love everyone. I'm sorry. I'm feeling, I'm a high oak empath as well. I'm a very deep empath, and so, like, I can feel, you know, profoundly. It's ridiculous. Like, I'm a starseed. I literally can feel as deep as my existence goes. Either way, you know, in either polarity. That's why I got to maintain my balance so well. But I have, and I've maintained it for so long that I'm, you know, in a more constant state of alignment all the time, and my vibration is raised, and I've up leveled, and all this stuff where lower dimensional things don't matter. Black magic doesn't even work on me anymore. You know, like it doesn't. You know, like now it's all like projections and stuff like that. You know, even then it's still like those don't work on me either. You know, I'm getting poisoned though as well. So you know, what do you do? Energetically and real. You know, threat to the system. Well, I better, you know, do a good job then if I'm a threat. Pretty much, you know, if I'm hated for being a loving being, I better be a loving being better, in my opinion. You know, like I better strive to be a better one because I'm hated for that for no reason. So it's nothing that I do to anyone else. It's just for being me. My essence, my being, it brings out the shadows in everyone. It was a horrible thing to come like realize. You have no idea that my superpower is that I heighten and enhance the insecurities of others while also heightening and enhancing the insecurities of myself at the same time. That was one of the first superpowers that I realized that I had because I heighten and enhance the insecurities of others. And so they would target me instead of being like, you know, I have an issue with this. I need to look at this. Instead, it's like, you're making me feel this way. But it's actually just my energy and aura. It's because I awaken and activate people into dark nights of souls so they can see what they need to work on so they can heal it within themselves. And I don't even mean to. Like, I'm pretty much sitting there like this and people hate me for no reason. And it's just my energy. That's what my energy carries. And that's why I had to embrace it and accept it and still be me because I was going to get hated on regardless. You know, like, so I might as well, that's what I mean, might as well embrace it. If you're gonna get hated, might as well embrace the hate that you're being, you know, for why you're being hated. That's what I ended up having to do, and I wouldn't change it for the world. I actually am still grateful, you know, like I'm grateful for the whole thing. That's what we come to. For real. So that was a little status update.